It's Tuesday, June 15th here at the West End Gun Club. Took the day off from work and came out here to the range to shoot on the upper side. So I'm going to shoot some 300 today. Forgot a few things though. I forgot my magneto speed to 1000, so we'll just have to make visual hits without a hit indicator on 300. And then I forgot my second tripod, which is useful because I usually have that long lens downrange to show the target during these vlogs, so you have something to look at sometimes when instead of me talking. But we'll figure something out. And there's a lizard here trying to get a little sun apparently. You can see this on camera. He doesn't want to run away. Anyway, leave him alone. So I forgot my second tripod, and that's about it. It's a little bit windier than I thought it was gonna be, but actually I wanted some wind today because it adds some practice, or adds some factor in terms of practicing with rimfire at 300. So it's nice to have at least a 5 mile an hour wind, so that'll be good. Anyway, let's go ahead and get set up and start shooting. A lot of bugs out here this morning, and as typical for West End Gun Club this time of year, it's just gonna be bug city for the next few months. But yeah, not much has been going on with me lately. Really haven't, I haven't shot since I last did when I came out here to do the run through for the June course of fire. Just an FYI for those who want to come out to the match, the NRL 22 match, the first one for the the first match for the 2021-2022 year here at the West End Gun Club will be June 27th, Sunday, the fourth Sunday of the month. Sign up on Practice Score. I'll put the link in the video description when I post this video up. And we're capped right now, currently 15 plus, staff like myself and maybe one other match director or co-match director. And we're still limiting the number of people right now. The club is still following their COVID-19 protocols or whatever. So, I mean, there's masks and social distancing stuff still going on, still in the time being. So, but it's a good match. People have been showing up for the past few months. Everyone's had a good time. And I think it's a good opportunity for anyone who wants to shoot NRL 22 to come out here during our matches to shoot. Anyway, I'll post the registration link. Registrations are open and they close that Saturday evening before the match day. So, but it fills up pretty quick. Usually we sell out. So, anyway, I have a few targets out here. I have I think a 6-inch at 200. I put the 8-inch 8x8 out at 250 roughly, and then can I even see it, or is that berm blocking me? I think I should relocate that target. Where is it? I can find it on the road. And then I put my 10x10 at 300. So, as I mentioned, I forgot my magneto speed. Oh, there it is. I forgot my magneto speed, so hopefully we can still see the impact at 300 without the light indicator. But it should be fine. It's not heavy mirage right now. Anyway, my barrel's cleaned. I'm gonna shoot some 200. I'm gonna shoot on paper 200 a little bit, and then I wanna get some velocities while the weather is kind of warm, because it's supposed to be 100 degrees today. I'm not sure what it is now, but we'll get some readings with the chronograph, because I was going to experiment with the feature in the Kestrel where you can put the velocities at different temperatures, and it'll help the calculator decide, given the temperature, what is your velocity going to roughly be, and calculate the dope based off of that. So, going to take some readings today with the warmer weather today. Right now it's only 82, which is relatively cool, but hopefully it'll probably get to 90, which is going to be more a valid reading to get, since I've already got readings at 80. So anyway, let's go ahead and get my ears on first, and then we'll shoot some, get this barrel a little dirty, and then I don't know, we'll shoot a little bit 300, and that's pretty much it. Just brought out the 22 of the Vudoo. I ended up getting this mag loader for the Vudoo. I can't remember where I got it from. It looks like a 3D printed deal, but for the life of me, I can't remember where I ordered it from. But I saw it referenced on a Facebook group. I'm not sure if it was the Vudoo 22 owners group or if it was the Rimfire tactical group. But basically, Voodoos can be kind of finicky on how you load the magazines. And so the typical way to do it was to hold down the ears on the magazine here, and then drop the round in and let it fall back. But I guess people were doing it in wrong ways, such that it caused the rounds to stack improperly. And so, I don't know, people came up with these mag loader type things, which supposedly kind of mitigate or kind of reduce that rim stacking issue. So I don't know. I've figured out ways how to do that, and a lot of people, I guess, they find it irritating to load mag sometimes, where you have to like kind of slide the ears and like let it slam up. Like you bring the ears down all the way to like, and then let it spring all the way up just to get the ammo to sort of jostle back into a good orientation. And I've never found that to be a big deal. But anyway, somebody came out with these mag loaders, which seems like a pretty interesting thing, where it just pushes down the rounds instead of you holding down the ears, which is kind of the more traditional way of loading a magazine. You hold down the ammo or the cartridge on the top of the magazine, and you insert the next round. I've been using this. Geez, there's a lot of flies. I've been using this for I don't know, the past couple range sessions, and I'm a little indifferent. I mean, it works, but do I feel like it adds? Does it help any? I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't had any jams, but granted, I haven't had any jams recently the way I load mags, so I don't know. Is it an answer? Solution looking for a problem? I don't think so. I think it has its place for certain people, and I bought 2 of these. They were really cheap, so I figure we'll see how they go. And when I get home and I'm cutting this video, I'll try to find where I got these from, and I'll post that video or that link in the video description. Anyway, this is a cold, clean bore. My negative speed on is yes. We'll see if it's actually going to read the first round. I'm just going to shoot on steel right now to get the mag dirty. And actually, why don't we use the Kestrel to tell me what the heck my dope's going to be, because I don't remember off the top of my head what 200 is supposed to be. According to this, assuming it's shooting the same velocity as it normally does, we're roughly 6.46. So let's do 6.5. 6.5. Really don't know what the wind is right now. I'll shoot straight away. Should I shoot straight away? Heck, let's go ahead and try to call the wind here. Yeah, there's no mirage whatsoever, so I really can't tell you what direction the wind is going. I mean, generally it's gonna be swirling because of the way this range is set up. I mean, there's like a little bit of, there's like a construction streamer out there that's going maybe left to right. And if you want to trust that, we'll say it's left to right. It's not much. I'll shoot straight away right now. Maybe I'll favor, it's a big target. It's a 6-inch target. We'll favor 2/10 left. High. I'm over the top quite a bit, actually. Huh. Quite a bit. Wow, and that first round was 11:26, which is really hot. Okay, we're still over the top. 1083. It's probably a clean bore shot. Hit. All right. So the wind is definitely left to right, and it's a solid mill. No, about six cents of a mill left. All right, we'll hold six tenths. All right, it's 10 rounds. We're averaging 1095 right now in this weather. Let's go ahead and archive that series, and we'll do another string of 10. Now that the barrel's been dirtied up, and this is a lot of Lapua Center X that I'm shooting. I think I only have a brick in a box left, so I'm down to my last 600. Wait, how many is that? Yeah, 600 rounds. Okay, I have 600 rounds of this lot. 600 plus this, so 7. Oh, I had more rounds in there. 7. Oh no, this is the older mag. I don't know what's in there. 7 and change, 720. So I have another 2 bricks of Lapua Center X. It's a different lot. Haven't tested that yet. So everyone knows that ammo is in a scarcity right now. Even Lapua is pretty much hard to get. You can get Midas Plus. There's some sources for Midas Plus right now, and so I'm probably going to make an appointment with the Lapua Rimfire Testing Center here in our area, Southwest at Mesa, Arizona, in the next couple months, and so I can get my rifle tested and then buy a case of ammo through them. From what I understand, if you buy a case of ammo through the testing center, and when they make the arrangements, you should be paying normal, quote unquote, normal prices, and it should be gouged. You're not buying it directly from Lapua though. You're buying it. You're going to Lapua, and they'll make arrangements with a retailer to get it. So hopefully that'll work out, and it's not a big deal for me because I have my exemptions in California, so I can import my own ammo for my own personal use. I have my federal CNR license, my FFL, Cura and Relic FFL. I'm not like a dealer or anything like that. And then I have my California Certificate of Eligibility, which is a special thing in California. For those of you who are not in California, the Certificate of Eligibility is just sort of it's a glorified background check. It's done every year. Like, you have to get a COE every year, or it's only good for 1 year rather. And then if you're a gun store owner, you have to have your own COE. If you work in a gun store processing paperwork, you have to have a COE. There's so many different things where a COE is required. But the COE, the way they design a lot of these gun laws in California, if you have a COE in California in combination with something else, you're exempted from certain things, such as the ammo background checks. I should be able to walk in any gun store, flash my COE and my CNR FFL, and then exempts me from the background check. And I think I pay a $1 processing fee anyway, which is stupid. It's basically a glorified tax here in California to buy ammo. And so I don't have to do the background check. That means I can also mail order for ammo, which is why I mail order ammo. I think I bought ammo. Have I bought ammo in a store? No, I've never bought ammo in a California store ever since the background checks went into effect for ammo here in the state. So I've been buying my stuff online, which is legal because I have my exemptions. I can also order a CNR firearm directly without having to go into a dealer, they changed that law in California. You used to buy CNRs. You used to be able to get CNRs directly shipped to your door if you had a CNR FFL in California. But then they passed a law where it says, oh, you have to go through a dealer regardless, even if you have a CNR FFL, unless you have a COE. So basically, it's just sort of passing more laws, adding these indirect taxes for you to buy firearms and ammo. That's basically what it's coming down to. And there's like they try to pass or introduce a bill for a gun tax, a firearm ownership insurance requirement, all this different stuff. That kind of failed. It got dropped in like the California legislature right now, but they're gonna reintroduce that later. But that's basically how they're going to hurt people in California, for the most part, is basically price you out of being able to own a gun. That's basically what they're doing. It's unfortunate. And you know what? Everyone complains, oh, hey, you should move out of California, but you wait. Sooner or later, they'll introduce that into your own state, because they've already introduced California type firearms laws in other states. And people will be really mad once they do it in the federal legislature and becomes federal law. So anyway, enough of this politics. I try not to talk too much about politics on these vlogs because it just makes you more angry. Gonna try to shoot this 250-yard target, which according to the Kestrel needs 9.3. So we'll just dial 9.3. I gotta take my glasses off. And I got so many things on me. 9493. Right. So it's an 8x8, so it's going to be hard to miss. The wind looks like it's left to right slightly. I don't think we'll have to adjust much here. Although the mirage is showing right to left, which is the crazy part. Left to right, right to left in the back. So let's just shoot straight away right now. Maybe favor a little bit, favor 1/10. 1/10 left, 2/10 left roughly. Wow, we're under. I think we're under. Under or still to the right? I'm going to favor left edge. Okay, we hit. Oh, you know what? Because I'm like an idiot and I have 0.5 mil on my windage. I had 0.5 right windage, so let's hold straight away. We should be on. Relatively close. There you go. That's what I thought. So figure we still need to favor 2/10 left, like I thought earlier. Jeez, there's so many flies out here. It's relatively easy hits here. It's not much to say here. So 9.3 was about on. Could be a little bit lower, maybe a 10th, so we can true it up, maybe to 9.2. According to this, we need 12.4 for 300. So we'll go ahead and dial in 12.4. Although in the past I've needed 13.5. So don't know if this is going to be changed any. Adjust my bipod legs again. Increasing our angle to target here. Alright. Alright, so 12.4. Let's dial back our field of view here. Get an idea of where the Mirage is going. I'm not seeing it. Looks like there is none. No directional. Wind indicators out there show it's a dead wind. You never know. Alright, let's go ahead and... Okay, now I'm seeing a little bit of Mirage. Left to right. Left to right. Right to left. So it's right to left. Left to right behind the target. Right to left before the target. Alright. I'm going to hold right about 2/10. Dead hit, center. You can't see it on the camera, but I can see it in my scope. Dead center, maybe a little bit low. And there's a bird on top of the target. Now he flew away. I'm hitting a little low, but I should be on. Oh, wow, that's climbing up. Why is that? Last two shots, oh, they increased the velocity. Okay. Oh, I missed that one. Wind shifted. It's crazy how the wind shifts so quickly here. Now it's left to right from right to left. It's a little bit right to left wind, just not as much. Let's drive out there and take a look at that target. Here's a quick look at the 300-yard target. I put 10 rounds. I missed one over the right side after the wind let off. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a double strike right there. If I can, yeah, it's a double. Yeah, this is a double. You can kind of see it there. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10th over the side. A little bit up and down. The velocities went up a little bit, about 5 feet per second was climbing the variance in these last 10 rounds. I'll have to look at it on the CSV file off the magnetospeed, but you'll probably see the rounds speeding up as the barrel is getting warmer. So it's not bad. I don't know what this is roughly. It's probably a 6-inch group right now, 6 inches, less than 5, less than 6. Up and down, left to right about 3 inches. So the vertical dispersion is kind of there from this Lapua Center X. But this is 300 yards, so it is not bad, all things considering on a 10x10. I literally took about an hour break shooting when I went up, after I went up there to check that 300-yard target, because I realized it was 9 o'clock. Today is Tuesday, and I actually have cell signal up there, really strong cell signal. So I got on a work call because it's a 9 o'clock weekly call. So I jumped on that, and I was sitting on there for like a good 45 minutes, even though it's my day off from work. But always something to do, right? Anyway, Let's go ahead and shoot a little bit more 300 and we'll call it a day. Wasn't planning on here being out here that long. I want to get some, just put a few more rounds on 300, but at the same time get some chrono data. I think it's a little bit warmer now. I was sitting out there in the sun, it's kind of warm. I don't think it's more than 80 though, to be honest, 85, but I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and unlock the Kestrel real quick. You unlock the weather sensors or whatever, so it takes live data. You spin it around in the air because you want to get the air temperature, not like, you want to get true air temperature. If you let it sit around in a certain spot, you're actually gonna get like false readings from the objects around it. That's why when you have a G-Shock, right, if you're wearing a G-Shock or something with a thermometer on it, it's actually going to be pulling the temperature off your body. So that's kind of an inaccurate way to get a reading. So that's why you twirl this thing in the air. So the sensor is in the air. So it's 92 degrees right now, which is great. This is perfect. So I reset my magneto speed. We're going to get some, we're going to just go chrono data to see what it's like at 92 degrees. We're in the shade, so it's perfect. So we're getting true 92 degree air. Air temperature. So let's go ahead with 300 yards. We need 12.2. So we were at 12.4 earlier. 12.27. We'll drop it to 12.3, roughly. 12.2, 12.3, and we'll see how that goes. Got my ears on. Don't have a camera downrange. I'm using this camera for on me, so my tripod. So I don't have a camera pointed downrange right now. But you'll trust me that when I say I'm making hits. We're hitting high on target, so I'm going to come down to 10th of a mil. So we're still averaging 1,100 feet per second with an SD of 10. I'm going to load 10 more rounds and we'll call this a day. I want to get the rifle match checked out. I'm going to shoot a bunch of rifle match that I have here and get some velocity data right now in this weather. Easy hit there. So we're talking 1,100 feet per second, standard deviation 9.2. Min 1087, max 1124. So we got one round that went hot, really hot, 1124. That was the very first round, 1124. You kind of want to toss that one out, the first round, but because it was cold this entire time, the barrel kind of got cooler. And so it may affect so I may take that out of this average, or out of the sampling, just for my purposes. But yeah, 1,100 feet per second right now, 90 degree heat. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just load up the rifle match. I'm not gonna really record too much here of me shooting rifle match, but we'll just race through it so I can get out of here. This SK rifle match, I noticed it. I came out here with my dad a couple weeks ago. Just it wasn't on a range vlog. We just shot a little bit, just casually. But I noticed that the SK rifle match was shooting these wild standard deviations, and it's indicative today. You got an SD of 19.4, average of 1098, but look at your min and max. It's like 1077 to 1131. It's like really bad. I noticed it at the 100-yard line, like it was not shooting very well, this SK rifle match. Out of this gun, for some reason, the SDs are really bad. So not sure what to do with this ammo. It's not shooting very well, so I guess I won't use it in this gun for any real like competition use at all. I am packing up all my gear right now. It's just after 10 o'clock. Pretty much got what I needed to get done. Well, it was really much. I just came out for casual shooting, but in the process of casually shooting, I wanted to get that data off of the Center X in hotter weather or warmer weather. I think if I stayed out here till like later afternoon, I can get data in 100-degree weather, but I got things to do. So Speaking of which, I need to get out of here. I need to go to the Apple Store over in Victoria Gardens because Rancho Cucamonga got an order waiting for me over there because I ordered online last night and just for pickup. So that should be ready to go. I need to go then drive out to Fullerton to Koa. For those of you who don't know, Koa Optics, they make good spotting scopes, and I've had a Koa 821 for the longest time, 821M, and the locking collar, the knob came off, and then the inside plate that it screws into like shifted, so I don't think it's user serviceable. So I brought that in over to their offices in Fullerton, where they also have the repair center for the United States, and I dropped it off there, paid $100 or whatever to have it repaired and cleaned and inspected or whatever. So I'm gonna go pick it up because it's done. It was done 2 weeks ago, but I just never had time to go over there because they're only open Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'm gonna go there today, which is Tuesday, and pick it up. So so I'll get my spotting scope back. If you're looking for a good spotting scope, I think the Koa is probably still the de facto one of the better spotting scopes you can get, and it's for the price range because they have something sub 1,000. It's called the newest model because 821M was sub 1,000 with the eyepiece and maybe a little bit over 1,000, but that was discontinued a long time ago, and now it's called, they have their the successor is called the 82SV. So if you're looking for something at $1,000 with an eyepiece, get the 82SV and get the eyepiece. It's right about $1,000, and I think that's going to be a very good scope for most people. And I rented mine with a 27X long eye relief eyepiece because that's great for service rifle, right? Because I need field of view, I need to be able to see stuff around the target, I need to see the wind, the mirage, etc. Some people don't like that and they want like a zoom eyepiece, like a variable eyepiece, like 20 to 60, and Kowa also sells those because they're replaceable eyepieces or interchangeable eyepieces. So anyway, that's a great spotting scope, but I'm just making sure I'm packing things up in the correct manner because you don't want to leave anything, right? And where's my scope cover? So as far as what's happening next, I'm going to come out to the range, obviously, on the 4th Sunday for the NRL 22 match. We've already got 6, I think, registrants, counting myself. I anticipate that should fill up pretty quickly come the end of this week into next week. And then that should be a fun match just to start off the new season. And yeah, not much really else to say there. I think that's going to be it for this range vlog. So just to summarize, came out to the range, West End Gun Club with the Vudoo 22, shot 200, 250, 300. Got some data with the Lapua Center X in 92, 93 degree weather. So I have some velocities in that temperature, which is in my gun is about 1,100 feet per second, which is a little bit 5 or 6 feet per second faster than 80 degrees. And then which is 5 degrees faster after that from like 70 degrees. So there is a pretty good, from what I've seen trending, it is there's a good increase of 5 feet per second per 10 degrees, at least just from my memory. So it's pretty good information to have in your pocket, just so you know how the velocities are going to be depending on the weather. Anyway, that's it for today. Today is June 15th, Tuesday at the West End Gun Club. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vlog.